You have thought about it. Everyone has. That moment when the heart stops, when the breath ends, when everything goes quiet. But what actually happens next? Not spiritually, not philosophically, but physically. What does your body do in the minutes, hours, days, and weeks after death? The answer is one of the most fascinating and surprising journeys in all of science, and it begins the moment your heart beats for the very last time. Part 1. The first few minutes. In the first 4 to 6 minutes after death, your brain begins to shut down. Without oxygen from the blood, brain cells start dying rapidly. But here is something that shocked scientists. In 2023, researchers recorded a surge of brain activity in dying patients, powerful gamma waves. The same waves associated with vivid dreaming and intense consciousness. For a brief moment after the heart stops, the brain may become more active than it ever was in life. Scientists believe this may explain why people who have near-death experiences report seeing bright lights, memories, and feelings of peace. Your brain may be giving you one final, extraordinary show. Part 2. The body begins to change within minutes. Without the heart pumping blood, gravity takes over. Blood pools to the lowest parts of the body, creating dark purple patches on the skin called liver mortis. The skin above turns pale and waxy. Within 2 to 6 hours, the muscles begin to stiffen in a process called rigor mortis, as calcium floods the muscle cells without the energy to flush it out. The body becomes completely rigid, every muscle locked simultaneously from the eyelids to the toes. This stiffness peaks at around 12 hours and then slowly releases over the next day as the muscle tissue begins to break down. Part 3. The body cools down. Your body temperature right now is 37 degrees Celsius. After death, without the metabolic processes that generate heat, your body begins cooling at approximately 1 degree per hour until it matches the surrounding environment. Forensic scientists call this Algor Mortis, and they use it to estimate time of death. But here is something strange. In rare cases, body temperature has actually been recorded rising slightly after death, caused by bacteria inside the gut beginning to generate heat as they consume the body from within. The very organisms that helped you digest food in life are now beginning to digest you. Part 4. The bacteria take over. Your body contains trillions of bacteria. In life, your immune system keeps them perfectly controlled. In death, that control vanishes completely. Within hours, the bacteria in your gut begin consuming the intestinal walls and spreading throughout the body. They release gases as they work, causing the body to bloat. They produce chemicals that create the unmistakable smell associated with decomposition. But here is something remarkable. These same bacteria are also releasing nutrients back into the surrounding soil. Every atom of calcium in your bones, every molecule of nitrogen in your muscles is being carefully recycled by nature. Your body is not rotting, it is being transformed. Part 5. You feed an entire ecosystem, and this is where death becomes genuinely beautiful. A single human body supports an entire ecosystem of life after death. Insects arrive within minutes. Beetles, flies, and their larvae break down tissue with extraordinary efficiency. Fungi spread through the soil around the body, carrying nutrients to nearby trees and plants. Those plants absorb the minerals from your body and grow. Animals eat those plants. Other animals eat those animals. Within months, the atoms that made up your body have spread across an entire ecosystem, living inside hundreds of different organisms simultaneously. You do not disappear after death. You become everything around you. Part 6. What lasts forever and what remains. Bones can survive for thousands of years under the right conditions. The calcium and phosphorus in your skeleton is virtually indestructible on a human timescale. Archaeologists have found human bones over 300,000 years old, still intact, still telling the story of the person they once belonged to. And the atoms themselves, the carbon, the oxygen, the hydrogen that made up every cell in your body, are truly immortal. They have existed since the birth of the universe, 13.8 billion years ago. They passed through stars, through planets, through countless living creatures before they became you. And after you, they will continue their journey through the universe for billions of years more. Death is not an ending. It is a transformation. The atoms in your left hand may have once been part of a dinosaur. The atoms in your lungs may have once been part of a star. And one day, long after you are gone, the atoms that are you right now will be part of something else entirely. Something alive, something breathing. Something looking up at the same stars you see tonight and wondering the same questions you are wondering right now. You are not temporary. You are the universe experiencing itself. And that never truly ends. Subscribe to ObscuraFacts, because the truth is always stranger than fiction.